Updated Eyewitness News, your Weather Authority app from your app store today. Now, from your Weather Authority, meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
It was the coldest morning we've seen in about a month. In fact, almost a month exactly. We saw the temperature drop down into the teens in parts of the tri-state. We haven't seen that since the 11th day of December on this 10th day of January. So, yeah, it had been a long time coming. I think our blood thinned out a little bit. And so when we stepped outside, even though it wasn't nearly as windy as yesterday or nearly as windy as the day before, it was kind of a shock to the system with that temperature around 20 degrees as we got going this morning. A little bit of a breeze today, but the wind's given us a bit of a break from the north at around 5 to 10. A little bit of traffic on the Blue Bridge. That's our King's camera there at the Hampton Inn. And as we take a look right now at our Tule Law Sky camera downtown Evansville on Fifth Third Bank, you can see a mix of sun and clouds. And that's going to be the case throughout the day today. More clouds in play, staying dry, though, until tomorrow. 27 degrees right now. We're going to thaw out, not by a whole lot, though. Mid-30s for a high for most of us today with the north wind at 6 miles an hour. And again, it's going to be mainly from the north at 5 to 10. Temperature-wise, can we do a little temperature run? 25 degrees in Jasper, 26 Vincennes, 27 in Princeton, 28 degrees Madisonville, 29 in Beaver Dam, and that's as warm as it gets. And again, we'll all be in the 30s before the day is done, though, with the help of that sunshine, even though we've got a few more clouds. Feels like temperatures, though, still well below freezing. What a beautiful start to the day today across much of the tri-state, and especially in Dixon, in the heart of Webster County. Linda Nims got that shot of that gorgeous orange sky, and I love it, especially with the trees kind of silhouetted up against it, kind of golden orange there. Thank you so much, Linda, and everybody who sent in a sunrise picture this morning. All right, this is the winter storm watch out. It's only for southeast Illinois. Does not include southwest Indiana or western Kentucky, and I don't think it will because we're not going to see quite as much snow. We're still going to get some accumulating snow. It's not going to last long, though, because we're going to have a changeover to rain, looks like before Saturday afternoon. But that winter storm watch is out beginning tomorrow at 6 and lasting until noon on Saturday. And again, around noon on Saturday, it's when we're all pretty much seeing the rain, at least south of US 60, or US 50 rather. So here's what it looks like on live first warning Doppler. Nothing shaking right now. It's going to get a workout, though, beginning late tomorrow. It looks like tomorrow night's when it all begins. Here are the clouds, pretty thick for a little while today, but they're starting to thin out and break up a bit. We are going to see, again, that mix throughout the day. Here's Future Tracker to kind of time out this storm system as it moves into the tri-state tomorrow. And for today, kind of underplaying the clouds a little bit, but our Future Tracker is showing a good dose of sunshine, and we are going to see that as we head into evening, mainly clear sky. And we're going to start the day tomorrow with sunshine, only to see more clouds move in the afternoon. Here we are, 12 o'clock, plenty of clouds. The snow still holding to the west, but it will be moving in. It looks like not long after the sun goes down, at least in our western counties. Here we are at 7 o'clock. Remember, the sun's going down just a little bit before 5 o'clock these days, so we're getting those longer afternoons. But we are going to have a cloudy afternoon tomorrow. The snow starts to spread across the tri-state, and it's all going to be snow for us at the beginning, it looks like. Maybe briefly down to the southwest, it could mix with a little rain and sleet, but mainly a snow event. Overnight, it's going to be snow as well. And as with 6 o'clock tomorrow, or I should say on Saturday morning, you can see the rain-snow line down to the south along the Western Kentucky Parkway. North of there, it's still coming down as snow, so it looks like a pretty decent snow, and it's going to be a heavy, wet snow. It's a good packing snow out there, but it should be a lot easier to drive on, so that'll be helpful too. And the temperature is going to be warming up as the day goes on Saturday, despite all the clouds out there. Here comes the rain, though. We're going to see that changeover, 9 o'clock, approaching the Ohio, and it looks like the changeover along and south of 64 by 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. So there you go. I mean, a lot of that rain or that snow that we have piled up, and we'll see a few inches, is going to be washed away by that afternoon rain, at least along and south of 64. North of there, it looks like that snow is going to pile up a little bit more, according to our Future Tracker, if that verifies. Earlier runs were showing the rain pushing a little bit farther to the north, and now we're starting to see some of our northern counties will probably accumulate a decent amount of snow. And here we are Saturday evening, 9:30, still rain in play for most of the tri-state. Here's how it shakes out, and keep in mind, these are snowfall figures until Saturday, really late morning, once we start to see the change over to rain. Lesser amounts down to the southeast, along the Ohio, including Evansville, Tell City, and Jasper, too. 2 to 4 inches. Heavier amounts to the north and off to the west. Here's my forecast for today, and it is flake-free. A mix of sun and clouds, a cold high in the mid-30s, and we'll see a north wind at around 5 to 10 miles an hour. And then we're going to be seeing sunshine give way to clouds for our Friday. Plenty of clouds, of course, by Friday evening when that snow starts and lasts into Saturday morning before we see the change over to rain. And on the tail end of this system, we might see a little more snow, but it's not going to be anything like the initial round of snow, that's for sure, as temperatures stay in the upper 30s for highs. Well, Kevin Roach is here from Civic Theater. He's hanging out with Angie on the couch, and he's going to tell you about what's going on down there coming up after this.